October 18th, Wright and Company Law Offices. Phew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about today in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we gonna do here then? Let's get to the studios.
Grimes, that phrasing of the question, I would say no. I do not currently play Magic the Gathering. I played regularly about... Oh, jeez, that's so long! How have I lived this long already? This is apparently just a question designed to make me feel incredibly old. I played Magic the Gathering regularly, like, 19 to 16 years ago? Something like that? Or no, 19 to 13 years ago. That's probably more accurate, right? Is that how that works? Let's say 18. That's probably more accurate. Let's say 18 years ago, for like 6 years, I played Magic regularly. And I played it more than none since then, but almost none in the past 5 years. There we go. I don't know what I'm examining here, but things change, so we'll take a quick look. Yeah, that's still the same. Grum, the cam is variable. So, I mean, cam's always available for rants and side discussions and stuff like that. As far as being permanently on screen, that will be a case-by-case basis, with the default being no. So it's especially more likely to show up in a like 4x3 game like this, or when we did Final Fantasy VI, I had it on screen the whole time. I know nothing about the new set, Grimes. What do you think we should do?
What do I? Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get to the scoop. We gotta get the scoop on this director and the producer.
Oh, right. And there's no point hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto.
But do you have any ideas, also?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
I'll have you know that I'm a lawyer. Hey, you see this? It's a badge.
You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick?
Yeah, you got me there.
You know, what if this really was Mr. Powers?
Yeah, it's hard to say. We don't really know anyone else it could be. I seriously doubt it was that old windbag.
So, Mr. Powers is lying?
He really doesn't seem the type, does he? Curiouser and curiouser. They're bringing back Madness. I never liked Madness, Grebs. I never liked Madness. Return to Ravnica. Well, I never really played either Return or Original Ravnica much at all, but I remember looking at the card set of just Ravnica. I think it was just Ravnica, the original, not the Return, and being impressed, thinking it was a really good card set. I didn't get the case-by-case basis, Grub. The spear.
I wish I had my own samurai spear. You'd be my own personal pincushion, Nick.
Me? Why me?
Sorry, I don't know how that will help us figure this out. Hey, you still have that. Great.
Well, we couldn't get into the scene of the murder without it. And its owner isn't missing it in his detention cell.
Poor old WP.
Werewolves and Magic the Gathering are great, huh? That's kind of that like card flippy mechanic thing or something that I've vaguely heard about. It sounded iffy, but it could have worked out well. I don't know.
No one's here.
Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look. She left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them.
Steal the donuts. Computer that runs the studio camera. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Anything else? No. That's just the map that we already had, right? Hey, Mikan. I mean, Studio 2's the place to be, but we could check back here real quick. Employee area.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh? Haha, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh,
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. It just... lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think you should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Covered it up in a hurry. Phrase.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah. I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What? You want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Interesting. Hey, Doomlich. So, like, the court proceedings, Doomlich, like, were not nonsense this time. It was weird. It was really weird. Like, It seemed like there was like some amount of plausible deniability going on. There was like the judge was making points about like how like the evidence was weak in places, and Edgeworth wasn't just automatically like make up idea out of thin air, and judge goes along with it, being like, "Yep, that sounds guilty to me." Like, no, there, it was different. Well, so why did the old bag want the grate covered up right away? It's suspicious. Nah, we gotta rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Also, like, even a 10-year-old kid could probably smash that open pretty trivially.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes?
Hi-ya! There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do. Like, he might come through and we could, like, catch him and talk to him. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. I wanted to look inside the grate. Can we? No, we're not. Not gonna do anything else there. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean it up. So yeah, there's the T-bone emphasis. The electric-powered bicycle thing. Yeah. Exercise, cycle, and all that. Yeah, frosted glass still. Same stuff here, except there's one, like, samurai soda or something. Was it sold out last time? Probably? I don't know. I don't remember it being sold out. There'll be something else to steal. I guess that is probably New Texan.
Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal.
Hey, we're not thieves, right?
But we did take that card key.
We borrowed that. There's a difference. Is Nick's our name? I don't actually know. Or dressing room.
This is where that steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they stuck in and took it while he was sleeping?
But, Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh. She's got a point. So, in Studio 2, right? That's where we're gonna find, like, some drugs that put him to sleep? That were put into his food? Is that the case? The tea and cookies, yeah, specifically given to him.
Wait, Nick!
What now?
These snacks. They've passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
But they're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
and also, like, most snacks past the expiration date, who cares? Eat the snacks, it's fine. It's completely fine.
Mr. Power's bag. I wonder what else is inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Maya, leave us alone. Wolfman found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Yeah, that's it. That's Semi Boogie Wee. Yeah. All that's the same. I thought someone else called us Nick, but I could be wrong. Like, didn't Mia call us Nick? Maybe not. I don't actually remember for sure. There you go. Pooh's got the summary for you.
Oh, hello. Ho ho, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternate guard fashion thing.
Yeah, there you go, Larry Butts. Calls you Nick. I was like, I'm confident someone else did, but I wasn't actually sure who. So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over in the employee area there?
Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular, a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seems pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's a real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? Can you take a look at this?
That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway?
Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind.
Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those keycards?
Well, I'm sort of borrowing it.
I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here.
I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks. I'll be careful. I was about to do the wrong voice there.
Not really sure what that is. Sorry. I'm not even gonna read. I'm actually illiterate. I can't read, so I don't know what Wright an autopsy report is.
Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? No, that was kind of explained actually. The 3-day trial thing, they like kind of explained on that, like the system had gotten like really bad, and a lot of that was probably Mr. Red White Blue Corp's influence, and like that actually just kind of made sense. Like it wasn't like, it still felt like silly in a lot of ways, but it was like, hey, the game actually explained, like, with some reason that the courts are super speedy, people are usually found guilty, and that's just the expectation right now, and it's like troubling and questionable and not like good, but that's how the system is evolved into currently. Like that was actually covered a little bit, so I like that. I guess I liked To the Moon in spite of its RPG Maker nature, Jackal. I believe that's the only RPG Maker game that I've liked, although I probably haven't played any other ones. I don't know if Off is made in RPG Maker or Game Maker or whatever. We'll probably play that in, well, whenever we roll it on the Wheel of Destiny coming up. And yeah, there's lots of great Game Maker games, like Undertale, Risk of Rain, Cook Serve Delicious, Original Spelunky, and so many other ones, but RPG Maker is a lot more limited and a lot less likely to produce something I'm going to like. I wouldn't throw it out entirely, but alright, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they... Or we could check the map, or remember like the 18 times we were told about it.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
See, I would not have the qualifier pretty awful gameplay for To the Moon, Doomlich. I consider the gameplay of To the Moon so terrible that it actively impedes gameplay. Like, it makes it worse by having any gameplay. That's how bad I think the gameplay of To the Moon is. But... And the writing is only... But the story is really, really good. I really like the story. I wish it was presented better and they had edited it better, but it was still a really good story. So that's all the same.
Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant?
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing anyway.
Probably so.
I took 2 pictures on the day of the murder, before the actual time of death. One of them was the Steel Samurai, the other was a grade school boy. He doesn't seem to be switched on today. Why is it switched on today? I'm bushed. We should sit down.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over.
But I am still young. Chirpity chirp. I wasn't even talking about the puzzles, Jackal. I'm just talking about, like, moving in the world. Moving in the world is terrible in To the Moon. Like, there's little, like, random little bits of, like, grass that'll, like, stop your movement, and it's, like, it's just jarring. It's like, okay, let's traverse so we can get to the next segment, and, oh, I'm promptly reminded that you're in a game! You are being stopped and not able to move logically! Like, it's very, very odd, and just not polished at all. Not that the puzzles were good either, but they were a little more neutral. I would say the puzzles were kind of neutral. Greetings, I love this Hyrip. Alright, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted.
Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh. It's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it!
If they'll let us. Penny will hook us up. Nah, hold on, I'm gonna take a look around first. Got like a garden to look at over here. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Hey, Demon Hunter. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. That's what my 4th stomach is for. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd. Like the music just stopped for a second or something.
An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure. If I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I do have this! It's my badge!
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Yes. I'm so happy that the game, like, forces you to show them the badge at least once if you're looking around. It's amazing. I give props. I like that. I like that a lot. Phoenix is learning from our example. Oh my word. Meh? Meh? They say to go to Studio 1, and I thought they said go to the main gate.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
Probably nothing new to find here. Yeah, there's still the lack of bloodstains here.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in.
Yeah, we already looked at all this. There you go, Doomlich. Yeah, if you have any sort of badge, you should just show it to people all the time on prompt. It's like, oh, so your kid had a soccer game practice today, huh? Well, have a look at this! So... like, what then? It is a pretty high wall, I guess, to be fair. The wall did not look that high at the main gate, but... The trailer door. It's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. But I doubt they'd let us borrow it. You're acting the security guard. You gonna give me a key or? Okay, can I go in? If I like click away from the computer. Okay, security guard station. You can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. How about anyway? Hey, One Wonder. Look. I need in the security station, okay? Penny? No? But Penny, have you considered that I'm an attorney and I've got a badge? I need in... No? Detention Center. Visitor's room. Oh, Mr. Wright. Thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. What's the word on the guard this time? Oh, they are just making it nice and short now, huh? Do, fanboys sneak into the studios often? No. Not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes. Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just... the studio asked us to keep quiet about it.
That has nothing to do with this! You're on trial for murder, you fool! I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No. I sure hope not. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that. Whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. Use your card key. We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh. That's mine, yes.
Can people outside the studios get these cards?
I don't think so. His voice has changed. I can't keep his voice very consistent, unfortunately. I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is.
Huh.
Regarding this photograph. Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time. Honest. But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room?
Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep.
But who?
This should be nothing, but... yeah. Regarding the murder weapon. Yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
Oh, yes. I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. So it was fixed right away, like it wasn't like just the top part of the spear was... Well, I mean, they could have broken it and refixed it, I suppose. Like, just the top part of the spear could be lighter, but...
With duct tape. Yeah, we heard about that.